Good afternoon and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm on the way to Wicklow. Do you remember a few weeks ago we went to the, what's it called again? The Coach House Inn in Roundwood, and we didn't have the best experience. No, it's okay. The best experience. So I complained to the manager and he invited us back for lunch. So that is what we're doing today. Alfie is here with me. Michelle's driving, and it's a gorgeous day. Having a look out the window. I'm trying to keep him awake because it's dog friendly, and if there are any other dogs in there, he's gonna lose his shit. So we might have a drink outside first in the sunshine.
Just wait to get your video.
What do you think, Alfie?
It's just so.
Look at that. Beautiful. Just doing a little walk before lunch so that he's tired and will hopefully sleep. Let's go. He's going to have a great time with Michelle's socks. What do you think?
Coffee.
Water for you. And a drink for young Alfie.
Come here, lovely water.
I don't think I've had this one before. Stonewell. When you buy this bottle, we donate to the Irish Bee Conservation Project to save the bees and their habitats. Cheers.
You're helping. Cheers, Alfie. Yeah, on top.
Oh. Oh my god, why don't I have my sunglasses? Alfie's getting the rest of my burger. That's why he's sitting so quietly down there. Hello, happy Tuesday. I had to film all that stuff yesterday on my phone because I forgot to put the memory card back into this camera. I've just come out for a coffee and to do a little bit of dog training with Alfie, and I was just thinking that in a couple of weeks' time, you remember I showed you the new food and drink market in Tala, the Priory? It's going to be opening and I'll be able to go to a closer park and get my coffee there. There's very little good coffee in Tala. So the Edge, which is where I am, is the best, and they are the ones who are opening the coffee roasters in the Priory market. So I am delighted with that because it's so close to me. And they'll have their own in-house coffee roasters. I actually was speaking to the organisers there, and they're inside, and it's still on track. I know the date, but I don't want to say it in case anything happens. But yeah, it's going to be soon. And the video that I posted on Instagram and TikTok, like the comments on it are hilarious. Like people saying, commenting on my accent saying, why are you putting on this posh accent? It's awful and all this. And I'm like, I was born in London and I moved between London and Dublin a few times in my life. I don't know what you want me to do. And neither place that I have lived was posh, so hold on a second, I have to pick up dog shit. One moment. Oh my god, I nearly just had a heart attack. So I usually use a hands-free lead with Alfie, which is brilliant. This it's an Irish Alfie, excuse me. It's an Irish brand, Modra. And I went to pick up the dog poo there, so I had that in one hand, coffee in one hand. I was holding his lead in the other hand. And because I'm doing the long lead training, and good boy, a dog came. He was on the lead. It was a small dog. There was nothing wrong with it. Came over to us, and Alfie was kind of pulling at the lead, and I just heard an unclip, and this one opened. That would never happen with this one. So this 10-meter one is from Amazon, so it's obviously not great. So he got off the lead, and he's never been off lead in public. He doesn't have any recall, which is why I'm doing this training. So oh my god, I was so nervous. Luckily he was still close to me and I was able to grab him, but yeah, I never got such fright. And then I came to this part, which is like a running track. You would have seen this from when I did my first HYROX training. I ran around this before I was in Back to Basics doing the track run. And people tend to stay around the edges, which is why I came into the middle, so that he can see the dogs, but they're not near. But I didn't see this dog come right over off lead. You're not supposed to be off lead in this park. And he just lost his shit, and I had to pick him up. And I looked over, and the owner was standing at the edge on her phone. Like, Uppy is pretty loud when he barks, but she didn't even look up. I'm just gonna knock this over. Oh my god. Uppy. She didn't even look up. Like, I wanted to say, can you call your dog back, please? But she was unaware that her dog was right over in our face. And anyway, if I gave out every time, let's see, does it come back now? Alfie, come here. Good boy. If I gave out every time there was a irresponsible dog owner, that's literally all I would do. So anyway, he's finally calmed down. I was actually gonna, if he wasn't so stressed, I would have went over to her and given out. But it's probably a good thing that I didn't. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna sit here and try and do some of the recall stuff. And like every time he sees a dog but doesn't react, I'm supposed to reward him. But the problem is the fucking dogs are off lead and they all come over. It's actually roasting. So we'll sit here for a while, Dan, and be patient. He's just trying to protect me, aren't you? I need to focus because I don't want another scenario. Bye! I just collected a parcel that I almost forgot I ordered while I was away. I saw these in Tenerife, and then my friend said, make sure you check the Nike app because I think they're cheaper on there. And they were. I don't know if they were on sale or if I had a promo code. Ooh, fresh white. Where there's no paper in here. Fresh white for summer. Oh, I love those. Didn't try them on though, so hopefully they fit, but aren't they cute? I saw somebody in the gym wearing them and I was like, I want. It's not a want, it's a need. She was wearing them with just all black leggings and white socks, and they look fab. So I was influenced. I need to stop spending now though. But I feel like trainers are okay because I just wear them so much all the time. I'm wearing a pair of Nike ones now that are kind of at the end of their life, but I don't mind wearing them for like dog walks. I won't be wearing those in muddy conditions. So now I'm going to go and do a food shop and some meal prep for the week because no more eating out. I'm also going to try not to, I know I just had a nice coffee, but I'm going to try not to buy coffees out. The next 3 weeks before HYROX, I just want to get my head down, train, no alcohol, no unnecessary spending, early nights. I need to go back to the physio, I need to do my rehab bits, and that's it. Very wholesome 3 weeks ahead. Have I booked my flights to Berlin? No, it's on the list. Okay, so I was literally just about to walk out the door to go to a former Pilates. I only booked it this morning, so I should have known what time it was on. And it was 15 minutes earlier, so I missed it. I do stuff like this all the time, and it's really, really fucking annoying. And I haven't spoken about this before, but I was recently diagnosed with ADHD, and now it all makes sense. So I've just put sun cream on, so he's licking my hands. Before I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid to get it wrong. I do stuff like this a lot, but now I know why. So I started medication this week on a low dose. It's obviously not working for me, so I'm going to the pharmacy now because they are I have a prescription to go up after a week, so they need to order it in, and I certainly need it because it's just frustrating. Did I write it down? Hold on, let me check. Like, I think I have it in my phone. Let me see. Did I? Yeah, 12:15. There it is. And 12:15. I wrote it in a written diary, and I had it on my phone. and I still got it wrong. And I was here, I was ready to go. I was doing foam rolling and my physio rehab little bits of exercises. There's no reason I couldn't have made it. I know it's not the end of the world, but it's annoying when this happens a lot, and I've no one to blame but myself. So I better go and get that medication before I actually forget. I've emailed them, because I lose a pass as well. I've emailed them to see can I switch to a later one, which is not really ideal because I've got my first golf lesson tonight. I'd have to rush straight from that to the golf lesson, and I wanted to do a walk first because it's a beautiful day with Alfie, but we'll just go for a walk now instead. He's actually falling asleep, but when I was about to leave, he was barking his head off. I just find time management so difficult. I'm glad I checked and that I didn't drive there and find out when I arrived, because I would have been at least 10 minutes late. But I just can't do it. I just can't seem to do it, even though I'm doing all the things like writing it down, putting in reminders. So hopefully when I'm on a higher dose, it helps. I don't know how that works, but we'll see.
Hands are facing each other, so I'm like that, look, and they literally come in here close. So you're going to keep your palms basically facing each other. Okay? See that there? Looks literally like that way.
Oh yeah, do that again.
It's amazing when you start because your hands are like, one's like this and one's, you know, they're all that way, whereas if you just keep them this way, that way. Either way you're going to go like that.
Yeah.
Morning, I'm just arriving to track. Oh Jesus. Let's start again. Look how nice it is. The sun is just beginning to rise. It's going to be a good track one. I don't think I've been here in a month. How did you get on?
Grand in Malaga.
I think I'd always have something to work on. Alright, I think we're doing oh my gosh, I think we're doing 4 by 800 metres. Let's see.
Right, so this morning's workout is 800 metre repeats. 800 metres is 2 complete laps of the track. So you start here, 2 laps, and finish here. Okay? All agreed?
Well, and I set my watch as 4. So the first round is 3 laps, and the second round is 2. That's it. Okay. Okay. 3 of the 800's done. Now a 2-minute break. And 2 more. The days that I do track run are so long. Like, I can never believe how early it still is, because I was thinking when I got this, it's too late to get a coffee. It was only 2:30. And I'm always in such a good mood as well, especially because it was sunny this morning, which was so nice. So I went into town afterwards and had a meeting, which was very exciting. One of those annoying things where I can't say anything just yet. Probably will be able to soon. It was one of those things that it was positive, but it kind of made me realise I had been doing things wrong or wasting my time, which is annoying, but better to find out now than even later. So yeah, positive, exciting meeting. I'm just in the park now. I thought I'd stop on the way home because I had Alfie with me, and it's not obviously fair to be sitting in the car. So yesterday, after my first golf lesson, I went down to the driving range. I filmed a piece of content for Instagram because I'm going to do a series there about learning how to play golf. So I will link that here. The first one will be live. And then in the evening, I went out for a little sea swim at sunset. Again, I got times wrong. I just don't know what I was thinking. I was sitting at home. I could have been out a bit earlier before the sun actually set, because it was a stunning sunset. But we got the bit, I was waiting for my friend to finish work anyway. We got the gorgeous magic hour. Is it called magic hour when it's after sunset? Blue hour? Blue hour, maybe. After like 9 o'clock. And the water didn't feel too cold. It wasn't cold when we got out. It was actually gorgeous. I would have stayed longer and got back in, but it would have started to get cold like later. And also Alfie was with us. He was barking his head off when I got into the seat, but also when my friend got into the seat, like we were taking it in turns, and he's just trying to protect us. He must be like I need to save them. He's never been in the water himself. All dogs can swim, can't they? I'll have to try it. It's still too cold for him. It's still like, it's probably only 8, maybe 9 degrees. But it was gorgeous. Really, really nice. A little bit too late to do the night before, getting up at 5:30 for track, but everything's just easier when it's bright, isn't it? Anyway, so we're going home now. We're gonna have a really early night. Tomorrow I'm doing a HYROX class, straight into a mobility class, straight into HYROX technique with Shawnee, who's the owner of the gym. I spoke to him this morning at the track, and I told him I was doing HYROX Berlin in 2 weeks, and he was like, solo or doubles? And I was like, solo. So he was like, right, let's do something. Because I have not pulled a sled since HYROX Dublin, which was October. So November, 6 months ago. So he's going to go through a little bit of the technique with me. And then I'm back for physio at 1:20. I might actually do a sauna and a plunge in between. Yeah, I'll bring you for basically a full day at the gym tomorrow. I might do sauna and plunge in between. Yeah, because then I can have a shower before physio. I'm planning it here as we speak. My gym has added this recover room, and it's what's it called? Infrared sauna, and then they have their ice baths. I saw a post from the physio in the gym about the infrared sauna, and he was saying, "Oh, Alfie, don't eat that. Why do dogs eat shit? Drop it! Alfie, drop it! Come on." Yeah, so the physio posted a thing about the infrared sauna, saying it helps with DOMS, and if you do it after cardio, it can help your cardio fitness. So I need all the help I can get. So I might do that tomorrow. Jesus, I better bring breakfast, lunch and dinner. I need to tell you what I just did. I have never taken pre-workout in my life. And I did a My Protein order, and they just sent in one of these, just a little sample. I had the HYROX class this morning, and I thought, do you know what? Let's see. I'm a little bit sensitive to caffeine. Like, I would only ever have 1 coffee a day, and it has to be kind of in the middle of the day with food. I'll never take it in the morning, because then I have the jitters all day. And I've taken it. I actually didn't take the whole thing. There's a little bit left. Maybe 2/3. And I was just getting ready, and I was like, why are my legs itchy? I was thinking, I had physio yesterday, maybe it was some cream that you put on my leg. And then I was like, my fingers are tingling. Am I allergic to something? Like, I was putting SPF on. I was like, maybe I'm allergic to this SPF. Then I realised, then my ears started to tingle. I was like, hold on a second, what's going on? It's the bloody pre-workout, isn't it? Why can't I get this bloody shit on? Oh, jeez. I'm still wearing the trainers that I wore for actual HYROX. And HYROX is in 2 weeks, so I need to figure out, am I going to stick with these or try something new? Anyway, I've taken it. I'm going to my HYROX class now. It's 7:45. It's on at 8. And stay tuned, I suppose. We'll see. I didn't bring my camera to the gym yesterday because it was just too much of a rush. I was going from one thing to the next. But I bring it with me today. I have my bag here because I'm going to do the recovery sauna after. Jesus, I'm out of breath. Okay, let's go. Okay, I've just arrived and now my feet are tingling too. Everything. I don't know if this was a good idea. I've got my inhaler though. Got my water. Got my Garmin on. And I've asked if I can go to the earlier sauna straight after HYROX rather than wait. And they said, yeah, no problem, no one booked in. So, let's do this. I'll see if I can record anything, but it's kind of hard.
Guys, have a quick look up for me. Have a listen up. We'll see what we got in store. You are going to be in pairs today. And in your pairs, one partner is going to be on block A. And one partner's going to be on block B. Hey, I'm partner with Fergal. I'm going to run as fast as I can. He's doing farmer's carries while I'm running.
For 8 minutes.
For 8 minutes. Sorry, no, not for 8 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
You're going to, yeah, for 8 minutes.
Going through think the only thing that's doing is making me dizzy. Huh? Okay, Farmers Carrying one. That's probably the best station of all. Okay, back outside, thankfully, for some air. Done. I'm just literally going to go get changed, get straight in. Yeah. This one says 3 degrees.
I've just done 25 minutes in the sauna.
Oh God. Okay, 5 more minutes in the sauna. Try to do 5 more minutes in here and then I'm done. Oh Jesus, my towel's caught in the door. Whew. Films in the next one. Nice though, isn't it? So you can do either traditional sauna or infrared. I have it on infrared. That one was 90 something degrees and I did maybe 15 minutes in there, and then this one is 63 and I've done 10 minutes in here, so a few more, maybe one more ice bath. This is the one I'm getting, the Move matcha honey mango pineapple coconut milk. I need something immediately. I think that's it though. I am fading fast. Oh my god, I actually wish I didn't order that smoothie. Oh my god, I actually wish I didn't order this because they got the name wrong and called my friend who ordered way after me, and she went up and picked it up, and then I was waiting and a class just finished, so everyone came in and it got really loud and I was weak after the HYROX class in the sauna. I only had a slice of toast this morning and I was like, I'm absolutely starving, I need to eat something quick. And then I was like looking at every smoothie that came around, like, is that mine? Is that mine? Is that mine? I must have been half an hour waiting and it was just getting louder and people were talking to me and I was like, I can't. I was so overstimulated. I didn't know if I was going to faint or if I was going to punch someone. It turned out it was my friend who took it, but they called her name and she ordered a purple one. I don't know how she thought that was hers. Anyway, I need like calories and hydration fast. It's actually quite nice, but I won't make that mistake again. You can actually order to have it ready after your class, but I didn't think that far in advance. I am really kind of only coming around now. That was an intense morning. I've walked Alfie, been to the shops, I had a shower, and I'm gonna make some lunch now. I didn't eat enough before I went. So yeah. Because I went to an 8 o'clock class, I usually do 9:15, so I just didn't really factor in the time that I would need to eat something before going. So anyway, that's fine. I got some coconut water. I have no electrolytes, so I just need to rehydrate. And I'm going to make a very basic ham and cheese sandwich and have a cup of tea and a pack of crisps and sit on the sofa before I start all the things that I need to do today. It is Saturday. I need to figure out if I'm going to have a rest day tomorrow. I am booked into Reformer, but at some point I need to have a rest. So I need to kind of plan my week. What I have done though is I've taken my first dose of my higher strength, I don't know, ADHD medication. So let's see how that goes today. Probably shouldn't have done the pre-workout the day that I was trying this, but it is what it is. I want to do a lot of cleaning in the house, so maybe I'll be hyper-focused on that. Also, repping McLaren, Miami. Lando had his first win there last year. will it be Oscar this time? So it's sprint weekend. I watched, there's a bird on the balcony who's chasing it. I watched sprint qualifying last night. It's just too late. Like I would normally be winding down before it even started, and obviously it was really exciting. Kimi Antonelli got his first pole, youngest pole sitter ever. And then tonight there's the sprint. Oh, I hate it when you get, like, I bought that ages ago and it's still rock hard. What was I saying? So yeah, the sprint race is on this evening, maybe 5:30 or something, and then the qualifying for tomorrow's Grand Prix is late tonight again. Maybe I won't watch it, go to bed early, put my phone on do not disturb, and then watch it first thing in the morning. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. I just want to be asleep early. I woke up at 6 after going to bed late, so that's not ideal. So yeah, actually that's such a good plan. That's what I'm going to do. And then tomorrow, it's my mom's birthday next week, but I think we might do something tomorrow. It's a bank holiday actually, so we might do something tomorrow or Monday. She wants to go for Mexican or Thai. I might have a couple of drinks, but in this lead up to HYROX, I'm trying not to really have much at all. Haven't had any drinks since I came home from Tenerife. Or when I had one margarita. It is Cinco de Mayo on Monday, so I'll probably have another marg, but I'm not going out or anything. Maybe I'll drive when we go. I don't know. We'll see. Gonna have this and relax for a bit before I start all my bits and bobs. Sometimes all you want is the most basic food, but somebody wants a bite. Not for you, puppet. Not for you. And catch up on the post-sprint quali interviews. We ended up having quite a lazy day. Who wants to get under the covers? I just crashed and burned after the gym. I totally messed up with that whole taking that pre-workout and then not eating enough and starting my medication, and felt so sick all day. So we've been here pretty much watching F1 Academy all day. Sorry, I put it on pause. Literally gets under the covers. So yeah, it's going to be qualifying now. I was going to wait and watch it in the morning, but I'm too afraid of spoilers. It's still bright out. It's too early to go to bed. So yeah, I will leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and I will catch you again next week. Bye.